Welcome to VPN Review Hub. I'm Algin. When you hear the word shield, do you normally think of safety, security, or maybe some old German guy yelling, "I will be your shield"? Today, we're going to put one such shield to test, Hotspot Shield VPN. Hotspot Shield VPN is a virtual private network service that protects your private information and makes sure that your data is safe and secure. Hotspot Shield is based in Silicon Valley in San Francisco and was developed by Anchor Free Inc. and was initially released back in 2008. It boasts to be the fastest and most secure VPN service and have over 2,500 servers scattered around the globe. Today we're going to take a look at some of its features and available plans. Then we're going to learn how to install and use the product to see how strong of a shield it really is. So with that out of the way, let's get started. And of course, we'll be starting with the website that they have. You just have to go to hotspotshield.com and you'll be sent to this web page here. You can see their secure private internet access with Hotspot Shield VPN. So they apparently they don't store and share your IP address, so that's good. You can also learn some more about it through these news articles or websites as well. Let's see, they have other basic features that they have. Let's go ahead to the features here. Actually, let's go to the products. I think that's where the features are. Okay, there we go. Okay, great. So some of their VPN features are military-grade encryption and, of course, unlimited bandwidth as well. They protect up to 5 devices, and they have an advanced feature called Catapult Hydra, which is their own unique protocol that optimizes their server connections, multiple server connections that are stronger and faster over long distances. So it's kind of like a boost, a speed boost basically. And they also have dedicated live chat support as well and a 40-day money-back guarantee. Of course, this also supposedly unblocks Netflix. We'll be testing that in a little bit. They also allow torrent actually, so that's pretty good if you do like doing that. They also have a free version available. I think it's on the main web page. And you can definitely try that as well. It's a little bit more limited. They have a 500 megabytes of daily data allowance, which is around 15 gigabytes per month. So it's quite a bit, but it's not enough, I would say, for most users, especially if you like to stream or watch videos online. So if you do like doing that, I would suggest just getting the premium version. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and take a look at the prices. Actually, before we do that as well, they do offer a business VPN for businesses out there, and if you do own a business or are running a business, they have an available option here for you. So let's go ahead and go back here and go back to the web page, the main page, and see. So we can also just straight up download the app from here. Let's go back to the pricing and see how much they cost for the how much it costs for the premium service. For some reason, whenever I use this, I go to the website. It shows me the price not in US dollars but in euros. But I do have the numbers for that in US price. The 1 month subscription or the 1 month plan is $12.99 per month. The 1 year plan is $5.99 per month, and the 3-year plan is $2.99 per month. Of course, like I mentioned earlier, they have a 40-day money-back guarantee as well, so there is an option for you if you end up not liking their service, so which is also great. And they also have so you can just make your account here when you're ready and pay in whichever one is most convenient or yeah, which one is most convenient for you. Before we start using the or downloading the product, let's go ahead and take a look at what other people's reviews are on Trustpilot. So as we can see here, reviews are not so hot. Um, it looks like a lot of people have some complaints about this, which doesn't make sense actually because it says excellent here, but it doesn't. It's 2 stars up here. So we're going to have to see for ourselves how well of a service this is. So yeah, so a lot of people were complaining about the app itself. So we're gonna have to see that for ourselves, and hopefully we don't run into any issues. With that in mind, let's go ahead and actually sign up and test this out for ourselves. All right, so let's go ahead and actually download the app here. So there is the premium version and they also have the free version. Let's just try the free version for now and test it out for ourselves and see how it works. So we just click that. We're going to be downloading the Windows version. Of course, it is also available on, let's go back here. They're also available on iOS, Android, macOS, and Chrome. So that's a pretty limited amount of devices, but it's still pretty good. You have the common devices here. There doesn't seem to be an option for, yeah, no, actually it's okay. It seems the 4 most common devices are here, so I think we're good there. Now we just have to wait for the download to finish, and we can test it out. All right, so it's now finished downloading. Let's go ahead and open that up. All right, so now we're on the setup page or setup window. We just click install, and we're good to go. We just have to wait for it to just say yes, and then we can start the installation process. So now we just have to wait for that. All right, so it's almost done here, copying new files and such. So we are going to be taking a look at what they have on their application. All right, so we can now actually start using the free trial here. It's 7 days free trial. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we've now signed up here, and we're just waiting for the processing to complete. All right, so now we can actually start. All right, so now we are ready to go. All right, now we can actually try out the app. So let's go ahead and check out the settings that they have. And we can have this run on Windows. I don't really like having that. Prevent IP leak, which is nice. We want that. Safe Wi-Fi hotspots. Other things. Kill switch available as well. Unsafe Wi-Fi hotspots. So that's good if you are in public and you want to make sure that your Wi-Fi hotspots are safe. You can have that available as well. Their language options are actually pretty wide-ranging, so that's good if you want to change the language settings to any of those. All right, so now let's go ahead and actually connect to somewhere. Let's go ahead and just click this one. It's a pretty simple app, not a lot of finagling around. All right, we are now connected. We're currently connected to the United States, but we can select the server if we'd like. You can even specify which state you want to connect to and which one is the most convenient for you. We have a lot of different servers available here in different countries, and each of them have their own separate servers in those countries. Let's go ahead and close that for now and actually test out the service on Netflix. So currently it looks like we're connected to New York, so let's test out Netflix. So all right, let's go ahead and open my. Oh no, stuff is happening. Okay, let's go ahead and try the benchmark test that we usually do, which is running Lucifer here. Okay, so all right, so it knows that we are connected to a proxy here. Let's go ahead and try a different server. Hopefully that will help. Let's try. Let's do San Francisco because that's where they're based at. Hopefully that will allow us to actually access. All right, we're connected. Let's try that one more time. So here we go. We're refreshing here, and all right, yes. So it's definitely not allowing, at least the U.S. ones anyway, to go through, which is surprising. Maybe we can try a different place. Let's try Los Angeles. Okay, so now we can try this one out and see. Hopefully, it will actually load up. Okay, we're connected to San Francisco. Let's go ahead and go back to Netflix here and test it out. If not, we'll go ahead and check other locations. Yeah, it's definitely not letting us through here. So let's go ahead and try. Oh no, let's see. Do we have Canada here? Canada. All right. Hopefully this will work. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, nope. Not even, yep. Okay, let's try UK. United Kingdom. And where is it? Oh, it's not even on here. Is it? Okay, maybe it's, yep, it was up top. I figured. All right, let's try this one out now. I just gotta wait for it to connect. Okay, we're good to go. Let's go back to Netflix here and test this out. It's not available in the country, but at least it's not blocked there. Maybe we can try. Well, it looks like Netflix isn't working for a lot of places. Let's try a different server in the US. What's another good place to go? I think Las Vegas, Cleveland, Chicago, Charlotte, Atlanta, Boston. Let's try Las Vegas actually. Hopefully that will work. All right, we're connected. And refresh. Ooh. Nope, not available in the United States. Interesting, because it should be. So I guess we're not getting anywhere with Netflix here. That's kind of disappointing, but let's go ahead and try out the speed test. So let's go back. And we're currently connected to Las Vegas. Let's run it from there. Let's start with US servers and work our way back to the other servers around the world. So let's go ahead and click go here. And hopefully, at least the speed, I hope, is not that slow. They did say that they're one of the fastest, so we'll see here. Ping is pretty usual. Their speeds are actually pretty decent here. Not too bad. It's actually higher than our other places as well. So that's pretty cool. This is probably the highest download speed I've seen so far with my testing. And it's actually higher than my normal ISP. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and all right, so the upload speeds though are kind of crappy here. Let's test out a different server. Let's go to UK and see if that's any better. All right, we're connected. Let's go ahead and go back to the speed test here and see how fast they are. So 17.36 and 1.07, I believe. So let's go ahead and see that. Still finding an optimal server. So okay, we're good to go. London. Now let's go and see. Hopefully, the ping I think was 179, right? I can't remember actually. But it's relatively low compared to some other places. We'll see if it's, oh boy, 408 ping. That is sad. Yeah, the download speed is definitely really bad here, which is kind of surprising actually. I was not expecting this to be so slow. But yeah, I'm gonna do another test to see if we can get a better result. So let's see, United Kingdom. Yeah, no. All right. I'm gonna do another run here. Let's try. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Let's try a different location. And hopefully the speeds aren't as bad. But we'll have to wait and see because 408 ping is, oh boy, that's even worse. Okay, I think we kind of get the idea here for the UK server anyway. Let's change that up to a different server. So let's try Canada. So we are now connected to Canada. It looks like it's Toronto. Let's refresh that really quick because we're still in London. All right, now let's go ahead and wait for the optimal server to finish finding one. All right, Montreal. Now let's go and see. Hopefully the ping is much better. The speeds for the US server was pretty good though. It's that was nice. The ping is kind of a bit higher than I wanted to. The download speed is also just sad. That's not a good sign for the fastest, most secure VPN. That's below 1 megabits per second even. I'm gonna do another test after this one and see if it's the same issue. Wow. Okay. The download speeds are even worse. So that's kind of that's very disappointing here. But their speeds for the US servers are pretty fast. Let's try a different one here. Tech Savvy Solutions. Hopefully it's better. We'll see just how well that is. All right. It's loading slowly, so that means, yeah, there it is, the long ping, 502. I think that's about the same as what we had earlier for the UK server. Let's try another US server after this and see, hopefully it will be much better. I'm just going to stop it there. You know what, I'm just going to switch over to another server right now. And let's try, I don't know, what's a good place to go? Let's go to, Japan. Let's go to the mall today. Okay. Okay, we're now in Japan. Let's go ahead and try a speed test from there. And because the Canada and UK servers, yikes. Okay, let's go Tokyo. Hopefully it's better, question mark. The US servers though were pretty good. Okay, I mean Japan is pretty close to Philippines, so I'm hoping that the speeds are good. Okay, it suddenly jumped. And it's going higher. Oh wow, okay, it's maintaining around. Okay, that's actually pretty good. The speeds are fast. I guess just certain servers are not that fast when it comes to download speeds. So yeah, it's Okay, this is the normal speeds that we get for Philippines, actually, except for maybe not the uploads. Upload speeds are a little bit faster than that normally. For us, let's actually do that and test without a connection and do a speed test without it. Okay, so we're not connected to anything right now. Let's go back to the speed test here and test without the VPN, and hopefully it will actually let us, or it will actually be, I mean, it should be fast given how we're in the same location. So um, yeah, look at that. Oh boy. Normally, well, I guess it's around mid-afternoon, so the speeds are pretty fast given that nobody's really online. Traffic is usually around 6 or 7 p.m. here in the Philippines. So, okay, yeah, pretty good speeds. Upload speeds also pretty good. That's kind of what I expected. But man, the UK and the US servers, or sorry, not US server, Canada servers were pretty bad. All right, so that's our result there. And I think that's all the testing that we can do for this one. Hopefully it's better for you guys, but it was a pretty disappointing speed test for us here in the Philippines. So now let's go ahead and go over some of the pros and cons of this product, this service, and see how it goes. So of course, some of the good things about this product, it's pretty easy to use. The app itself is actually pretty simple. You just click that connect, or you can just select which one you want to go to, and you're good to go. The US servers did have fast connections. I did like that, but the rest of the world, except UK and Canada, were just sad. It's supposed to unblock Netflix, but it did not in our testing. Hopefully it works for you guys. Maybe you can find another server that will work for you. They do also apparently allow torrenting, so that's nice. And they do have a 40-day money-back guarantee if you need that. And as you were able to see, we did have a free version. You do have to input information, but they will not charge you otherwise. And as for the negatives, as I mentioned, the speeds for Canada and UK were pretty bad, but the US servers were actually pretty decent. So, and the other thing is with the bad reviews that we saw from before, right here, it's a lot of people seem to be disappointed with it, and I can kind of see some of the reasons why, but I mean, I don't know, it might be a different experience for you, who knows. But for me, for us here, it's kind of a mixed review, a mixed bag of positives and negatives here, because we did have some good experience with the other service, just not UK and Canada. The price is actually a little bit higher than most other VPNs, so that is something to consider as well. So just depends on your price range. Hotspot Shield has been around for some time, but they still have some surprising issues between the small pool of compatible devices and recent bad reviews, as well as their high price tag, and then a few disappointing things with Netflix and their speeds with certain servers. At least it's not all of them, which is good. They do have really good US servers, so if you just need to connect to the US servers, then I guess you're good to go. They also do allow torrenting. Sadly, Netflix was not allowed, but if you want to download, that's definitely good for you. And plus, they also have a free version, so it does still have some upsides to it as well. Their security is also very good, and the app itself is actually pretty easy to use. So I do have a mixed review about this, so I would rate this shield 3.5 out of 5 shields. But hopefully you have a better experience. Well, anyway, that's all that we have for today, guys. Hopefully this video was of some help. Definitely check out some of our other videos on the channel, and I've been Aldrin. See you guys next time.